Hey guys, I'm out here using my Panasonic HDC-DX1 camcorder. As you can tell, a lot of the snow here is melted. There's still a bit left, but it's definitely not as much as it was before. And that's because the temperature is like in the mid-50s today. Which I know is not that warm, but still relatively mild. And it's definitely warmer than it's been, and the sun also makes it feel warmer. And there's going to be a major change in the weather, and that's also what I'm here to talk about. Yes, so tomorrow it's going to be back in the upper 30s again, and then Monday it's going to be in the low to mid 30s. But then, in about a week or so, we're going to see a massive weather change. Massive change in our weather. Yeah, there were like icicles on the roof here, but as you can see, they're all gone now. Now, as you know, the snow from that winter storm that we had back on January 25th, the snow stuck to the ground for a long time. And the snow that we have on the ground right now was from the blizzard last Sunday. And this has all led to the ground being very wet. There's still a little bit of ice left here, but it's gonna continue to melt. And plus, it's only like 1 something right now. It's 1:43 p.m. according to the time on this camcorder. Yeah, we're talking about high temperatures at or above. Well, I'm actually going to look at the weather. I'm going to pull up the weather forecast. I don't know what all that sound is. There was, obviously my pool cover was covered with snow. Oh God, is that a wasp? Why is it following me? Well, that was probably just a bee. In fact, that could have been a queen wasp. That's some sort of flying insect. But it's not a good idea to freak out like that. And no, it wasn't following me. But what I was here to say is we are going to be seeing much milder temperatures. Now, any wasp that's out here is eventually going to die because it's going to drop below freezing again, or any worker wasp is going to die. The queen wasp will survive because they hibernate, but any worker wasp is going to die. We're talking about high temperatures in the 60s and eventually the low to mid 70s around March 10th or so. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. And right now the Euro and GFS models are showing that. Like pretty much all weather models are showing temperatures in the mid 70s around that time period, which is absolutely crazy. Though, and it's going to be for a few days. So for the first few days, as you expect, we'll have like again mild weather, or fair weather, I mean, like sun, but because of the heat, there may be some convective thunderstorm cells that form. And right now, the Euro is showing a cold front on the evening of the 12th, impacting this area. That's going to bring a squall line, as you would expect. And that's certainly a possibility given the fact that temperatures will likely be in the mid 70s, and then a sharp cold front after that will obviously be that will obviously create a high. That'll obviously be like there obvious. Oh my God, I can't speak. That'll obviously make the conditions favorable for a squall line. Now, the squall line is likely going to be caused by a high shear, low cape environment, but there will still probably be some cape created by the high temperatures. Like, especially if it's in the mid 70s. Right now, the latest front from the Euro is showing upper 70s on the 10th and the 11th. Now, I will be pretty busy that week, but I should be home in the evening, which is typically when storms occur because it basically needs daytime heat for the storms to form and clear skies. And yeah, in the afternoon, it may be clear in the afternoon, but eventually it'll probably, like, in the evening or so, like maybe 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock, is when we'll see that squall line, if there is a squall line. But if you want me to show you, I can show you right now. But again, any squall line that does form will likely produce winds 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. And as I was showing before, I thought I saw a wasp or something. Had a lot of snow on our pool cover. That's all melted now. And this is honestly, like, this is honestly, like, I wasn't expecting this to happen, but I'm glad it is, because I'm sick of all the cold. And it's gonna be so weird, like, because it's gonna be cold again, especially, like, we've had some crazy cold this month and last month, pretty much this whole winter. Yeah, and pretty much all the snow, well, not all the snow, but a lot of the snow here is melted. But that's a sign that warm weather is on the way.